Hello everyone and welcome back to my Astroneer playthrough series. In the last episodes we had finished up a big part of the story, but now in this episode I'm going to be showing off another limited time event that's going on right now. So it is the ExoCares Initiative, and this mission, this limited time event is all about collecting debris. So broken stuff out on the map. Here, let me go grab some. Let me see here. Is there any nearby? This probably counts, but yeah, debris. And then what you do is you bring it with you, or you can do the thing you need to do with it right where you find it too. But you need to take debris, and then you need to package it up. You can do different sizes of debris. And then you get debris packaged. And then you put them on your rocket. And then there's different amounts of points you can get for different amounts of debris. You got to get 14,000 points in order to get the 3 cosmetics, and then you can keep going for extras, of course. Now, that doesn't really seem fully automatable, does it? You need debris, not scrap. You need debris. You got to go out and actually grab it. You might be able to, like, explode certain things that you can make and then get debris out of that to make it convenient. But it still takes a long while and is very not automatable. Well, luckily for us, there's one item in this that is pretty automatable. There is that thing, the very confusing glitchy name. It looks like a plant when you print it. It takes 1 scrap and 1 organic, which is really easy to farm. Like if I come over here, you'll see I have a full canister. Well, this is almost full. I used some of it. I have another canister over there with 180 something in it though. So I have more than a full canister of scrap. And now with the newest update with tappers, you can get organic automatically, which is what I'm doing here. Now this machine here had actually been set up to make explosive powder, which you could turn into a bunch of TNT or a bunch of rockets, fireworks. I actually have a bunch of TNT over here, just sitting here, ready to be used. But I converted it, turned it off, stopped making carbon out of it, and started just collecting the organics straight up. That's full, so I'll need to grab another. But I did that there, and then to get the scrap, it's real easy. Got a farm here. What you do is, you can turn soil into scrap. So you would grab... Let me see here. I might have a soil thing up here. Actually, I'll just show it from beginning to end from what I do with the process. So up here, I happen to be doing the infinite soil glitch here, so you can get infinite soil. Renewably even too, but you don't have to. You can just get it the regular way with drills and stuff, and maybe a rover on Aatrox or something, because no one cares about Aatrox. But you get your canister, your medium canister, and you take it over to this thing. I have 4 set up in a row, so I can do 4 times speed, but you don't need to. I'm just going to do it with this. Now you take the soil, and you turn it into resin. The resin goes onto here. The auto arm takes the resin. The resin goes into the small printer. It crafts small canisters. The soil canisters that you use to put into here with all the soil, but empty. You get 8 soil canisters. They go onto here, then they get picked up by this. We have another platform here, so then this can print directly onto a platform, so then they're not just rolling all over the place on the ground. Then you take those soil canisters, you put them into a scrapper. And then from the, shredder. I call them scrappers, but they're shredders. Then from the shredder, you get scrap. And then you put it into there. And for me, it's renewable because I am doing the glitch, but you do not have to do it. And even if it's not renewable, it is very abundant. It is as abundant as soil. Because with this method, it ends up coming out one of these soil canisters gives you 1 piece of scrap. And that's a lot when these things hold 24. Yeah, more scrap. Here, I'm gonna grab the thing so we can fill it up. And then you take the scrap, put it here. You take your organic that I showed how to get. You got tappers on a plant. I have like 4 tappers on this plant. This plant here in particular came from Aatrox, so it grows the organic out of the tappers super fast, but you can do it slower with some of the ones on Silva too. So you can start doing this process just on Silva if you wanted, but slower. And then I just take an auto arm, put it into canisters. It's not really that high tech. I'm probably going to be using one of these to make power because you can turn it into coal, or carbon, which then you can put into, the medium generators for 24/7 power, even better than RTGs even. But for now, I'm just taking it very bare bones just to get the organic. Then you just put that onto here, mix scrap with organic, and then you get these crazy name items. And then what I have here is they're going to be printing on this platform. This thing's going to pick it up, put it on this big storage here. And then from here, another auto arm is going to pick it up and put it onto the platform. And then I am going to set up a system. I'm just going to put a storage sensor on here. So then when it gets full, it launches the thing. So then it can refill itself again. And yeah, the thing with this is it was super easy to get all the items you need for this because you can get organic so easily. Even without the tappers, it's pretty easy to get a lot of organic if you're just around the map. But then also the scrap I showed you, super easy to get. In total, to do this mission, you need to do the 3 main quests, the 3 main things to get the cosmetics. You can do extras afterwards for care packages, but before that, you have to get 14,000 points total. Each of the little plant things, it counts as a DNA symbol, so they give 50 points each. I figured it out. You need 180 of them? Pretty sure it's 180-ish. Or maybe 280. Actually, let me check my math right now. $280. So not that much still. With the method I showed, it's pretty easy to get all these things if you already have an established base. It's like so fast. You need 280 of these, which is pretty easy. The hard part is, these things can only hold 8 of them at a time. They cannot go in canisters, these new items. They can't go in canisters, and you cannot put storage silos onto the rockets. So you can only put in 8 at a time. Which means to get the 280, you would need to do 35 trips, I think, or something? It's crazy. But yeah, I know, it's feasible. Not too hard to do. So yeah, I'll do that. And then it'll be done. Yeah, that's all there was. I just wanted to show that quickly so then you guys understood how to do it. If you're in a new game, it might be better to do the scrap or get the debris. Don't care about scrapping it, just get the debris, bundle them. Small bundles packaged up is 100 points, and then larger ones is 300 points. This little gear here, that's only 5 points. That's like the little, like the tiny ones that you can pick up and put in your backpack. So like if I were to come out to this debris field here, it would be like, this is a little tiny piece. Just goes right into the backpack as these little bundles. These things are worth the least. You want to take packagers and package the larger stuff. The larger the better. You can't get detritus, but the largest salvage, like debris that you can get, that's what you want. But if you already have a base that has... If you can get a lot of scrap, then it's just better to do this. because it's automatic and it's just so much easier. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and see you in the next episode. Have a good day.